Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. It is SheetLoad Day. That's so exciting. I cannot wait to share the December 2023 SheetLoad of cards with you. This is from Call Me Crafty Owl. It is a collab. You can find us a couple of ways by the playlist linked in the description box below or by the hashtag in the title of this video. There's lots of people over on Instagram and here on YouTube who create the SheetLoad of cards, and I definitely just want to encourage you guys. I've been doing this for years on my channel, and I plan to keep going as long as Alicia will let me. So this is the SheetLoad. I'm keeping it A2. I know your mind just got blown, but you know I've got a twist. So I have all this paper that's the same color. I accidentally purchased this not knowing that the whole pack of paper was identical, but it's double-sided. It's kind of lightweight. It's an old lawn fawn. Okay, it's 12 by 12. I cut it down to 11. I turn it, and then I cut at 4 1/4. I am creating my card bases. Do not fret about those leftovers. We're going to use every scrap of this paper. I had none left over. Okay, so that's how I made my card bases. So I needed 4 sheets of double-sided paper to make 8 cards. Now I'm taking those scraps and I am creating the pieces that the SheetLoad calls for. So you'll have enough scraps if you cut them right and you think about it right. Like this wider piece, I went ahead and cut that down to the 2 inches and then I cut it at 5. So I got 2 of these per sheet, which is exactly how much I needed. Okay, and then there was another, that first inch that we cut off when we made it 11 instead of 12 inches, that was my other piece. So I was able to use this paper to get all the pieces I needed for my card. I did not use the matting layers. So you may think, oh my gosh, 4 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, but I mean, how many of us are trying to smash our stash? And I didn't need the matting layers. So, you know, it's up to you if you want to follow along. I, back in June, was preparing for Christmas in July, which I didn't get to do because of illness. And I have this folder where I was keeping all the ephemera I had cut in June. I had a date with my brother, scan and cut all the stuff out. So this is what I'm using today. It's a Christmas kit from Dreams, etc. I'm making my own tags. The minute I saw this SheetLoad, I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be a tag card. So I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of craft cardstock. I'm cutting it down to 4 1/4. Then I turned it and I'm cutting these at 2.5. So I'm making from one sheet of 8.5 11, I have enough tags to go on every one of my cards. Now I have this old gift card, or this is actually a room key, and I've cut the corners. And what you do is you can cut every corner different, and then that way you have a tag builder. So you have this little template. So you cut it that way, then you turn it over and use that same edge every time. But you can make all the edges on your little tag template different, so you can get a variety of tag toppers. And this just makes it easy. It's a no-brainer, and then it looks really symmetrical, which my brain appreciates symmetry. So I lay all my tags out. This is how I do a lot of cards when I'm mass making. I lay everything out and I kind of get an idea of my layout. Like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to put things? And I like to do this in a preliminary way. So that's what you're seeing here, is me just preliminary mapping out, auditioning these ephemera pieces. Once I had that figured out, I took a picture with my camera, I took it all off, and then I decided, ooh, I want some white splatter to make this look like a blizzard, and I'm off to the races now. So I've got all my tags, I'm splattering all of them and everything else on my desk and giving it all a touch of snow. And then I'm just going to glue everything right back on my tags. So I started, each tag had kind of basically 2 larger pieces of ephemera, like a background and then a little figure on it. And then what I did is I went in and added smaller pieces. and fabric. You're going to see a little bit of all of that, but I got to keep this video short, you guys, because there's a lot of people to see, and you got to see what they did with their sheet load. Again, follow the playlist. It's linked down below. I am so delighted. I got to participate in the sheet load every month this year. I have been blessed to be able to be on this team. It is one that I thoroughly enjoy, and I know you guys enjoy it too. And I am so glad. And it's free to everyone. You just go over to Call Me Crafty Al's channel, and you can get the sheet load for free. If you become a member to her channel, you can get all the past sheet loads too. So yeah, I just really love this team, and I'm so grateful that I get to be on it. So thank you, Alicia. I'm also really happy to have 8 Christmas cards done. Whoop, whoop. I did not know what I wanted to do for Christmas cards this year, and they turned out to be totally vintage and totally fun, and I'm loving all of them. So this is where I went in with smaller pieces of my ephemera now, and I kind of filled in the blanks, if you will. You could leave them the way they are, but I think if I just keep going, every time I press myself, just keep going, keep adding, I'm never usually disappointed by the results. So that's what I did. I just kept going with these and kept adding layers, and each tag is so special and so unique. Yeah, I loved these cards, and I thought when I saw that sheet load, that piece of paper going across the bottom, I was like, oh, that looks like a pocket to me. So I could not wait to make these cards. It's been hard keeping them from you guys because I've actually had them made most of November, and I've just had to keep a little secret. I've had to keep a crafty secret and wait till today to show them to you, but I hope you enjoy them. This is where I used a scrap of fabric to top my tags with my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz. Yeah, so that is my tags. Now let me show you how I put these together. I mean, this part is kind of self-explanatory. I didn't use the matting because it's double-sided. I'm just using that other side of the paper here. And I really love like the subtleness of the background because, I mean, to me it's subtle. Because the tags have so much detail. And see, if you hold the area you don't want to glue and glue 3 sides, you have a pocket, my friend, for tags on the front of your cards. Oh, I think they're just adorable. I loved this sketch. And I can't wait to see what everyone else has done with it. I'm guessing there will be a lot of Christmas, but I could be wrong. Some people could be done. I did the insides of my cards as well. I grabbed some inside sentiments. See the banners? I used every piece of that green paper. I threw nothing away. I even used the branding strips, you guys. It all got used up. So don't panic when you see me pull for, like 4 sheets of 12 by 12. Chances are we're going to use it. And if not, we'll put them on our scrappy cards, right? This year, coming up in 2024, I'm going to have a ton of scrappy card videos. So I hope you guys will stick around to see that. But here are my 8 sheet loads. Each one is special and unique and fun. I just really, really loved this sketch. I did play around with it in a 5x7, but I just decided, nope, I'm doing A2 this month. But this design definitely lends itself to a 5x7 as well. I hope that you guys, I hope your December is getting off to a good start. The day this airs, I'm doing an in-person class, which I'm so excited about. And I know I'm so far behind on comments. I love y'all's encouragement that you gave me last month. I didn't think my sheet load last month was very good. And I let you guys know that because not every time it's a win. This month it's a win, but not every time. And that's okay. I wanted y'all to know that realism of like even content creators, people's with channels and stuff. We don't always get it right. All right. See you next time. Bye.